quién es. Everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining in. How is the audio? Check 1, 1, 2, check 1, 2. How is the audio? How is the audio? Test, test, 1, 2, test, test. Test 1. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. Good evening to everybody. Public statement for every single one of you. On my hand, I have a document from the Fiscal General of the State of the City of Tapachula, and I will explain what it is about. I will read my statements as I am going to explain what just happened in the recent days and the precautions and the measures as a reporter and a journalist that I have taken. Good evening to everyone. This is a public announcement and a public statement for all my audience in the United States of America, Mexico specifically, and my audience around the world. My name is Oscar Fernando Ramirez Delgado. I am better known in the world of journalism as Oscar El Blue. I have been doing coverage of the migrant caravan for more than 3 years. I started broadcasting and reporting in Spanish, and then later on my platform, I started being bilingual. At the time that I have exercised my profession of reporting and broadcasting and journalism, I have been harassed, stalked, and threatened by an activist and now a congressional candidate for the District of 33 of California by the name of Paloma Zúñiga de Lint, better known as Paloma for Trump. As my audience knows, I have been traveling to the south border of Tapachula, Chiapas since the year of 2019 until now. On this year, I have done 4 trips from Tijuana to the south border to document the migrant phenomenon, and I have traveled and walked doing coverage for news outlets. I am a correspondent for Real America's Voice News, reporter and broadcasting for Border Network News, and also I have collaborated with my work to different mainstream media like Fox News. On my current trip to Tapachula, I arrived on Tuesday, November 16, to document the migrant caravan. At this point, they were threats to my persona on a particular Facebook page that on the 17th of November, this individual was going to find me and confront me in whatever public place. On Thursday, November 19, we started doing the coverage of the migrant caravan in the part of a park better known as Bicentenario at 6 o'clock in the morning. We were documenting for more than an hour, walking with the caravan. There was a speculation that the caravan was going to be stuck by a contingency of the National Guard officials and border agents on the bridge and an inspection point better known in Tapachula as Viva Mexico. I arrived to this inspection point with journalists, colleagues, to document the migrant caravan. As I got out of the automobile, I walked underneath the bridge and I started my live stream to document the migrant caravan in that place. In the actual video, you can see the candidate for the 33rd District of California and activist Paloma Zúñiga de Lint, or better known as Paloma for Trump, following me as I was working and documenting the area. I crossed the street to the middle sidewalk and I kneeled down to take some video of the caravan as they were going to come through to the inspection point. There's an actual video of her denigrating language using from the other side of the street as I was recording and broadcasting. There is an actual video of this individual crossing the street to verbally attack me in the middle of the sidewalk. There is a video of this individual coming behind my back as I was working and recording and could not turn my back to see what she was going to do or what she was capable of doing. There is a video of me getting verbally assaulted as I was kneeling down and getting up to be verbally attacked and confronted by this congressional candidate for the 33rd District of California. I received multiple false insults and false accusations of this person as I was interrupted on my journalistic work. I was verbally attacked and I decided to leave as colleagues and journalists advised me to leave this individual there in the middle of the sidewalk talking. After that verbal attack and confrontation, later on that day, there was a Facebook post on her page known as Truth by Paloma, and these were the statements, quote unquote, Oscar will be confronted by 7 or 10 men soon. Will he run? Question mark. His reporter buddies will not help him. At the location of the confrontation and verbal assault, they were witnesses as multiple journalists from multiple outlets and newspapers of the region of Tapachula, also mainstream media outlets, National Guard officials, and border agents that they were witnesses. Yesterday, around 10 o'clock at night, in Escuintla, Chiapas, I was contacted by the Fiscal General of the State for Protection of Journalists of the city of Tapachula. They were concerned for my security, well-being, and life. I was directed to appear and give my statements of this verbal assault that it was done to my persona on November 17 of 2021. As today, according to the Fiscal General of the State of the city of Tapachula, I have right here on my hand a protection that is established by the same agency in terms to this individual. The individual known as Paloma for Trump, or her name Paloma Zúñiga, she cannot approach me in the city of Tapachula throughout all the way to the border limits of the same state of Chiapas. This protection is also applicable in the city of Tijuana in the state of Baja California as soon as I return. If this individual comes close to me in the city of Tapachula or the ones that they were just mentioned, I can contact the authorities and this individual will be immediately detained. In the past 3 years, people, I have been harassed, stalked, and insulted by this congressional candidate for the District 33rd of the California. Also, my family has lived in fear for the continuous slanderous defamation in different Facebook pages towards my families and friends. Also, my news outlets have been harassed and bothered by this congressional candidate of District 33rd of the California by the name of Paloma Zúñiga de Lit. For the people, that they are my followers, friends, and colleagues, in your multiple hundreds of messages, I am safe. We will continue to work, broadcast, document, and do our journalistic work as we have been doing for the past 3 years. Thank you so much for your support. We will continue with professionalism, dedication, love to our profession. Last message for everybody. I am a reporter that dedicates himself to expose the child abuse and also the irregular migration across our country of Mexico. I have been doing this for 3 years. And in these 3 years, we have suffered a lot of confrontations from different individuals, such as this one mentioned. We will continue to work. We will continue to push. And we will continue to expose and work and work and work. Thank you so much. God bless you all. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always, justice is first. Thank you.